Welcome to Movie Recaps with Brian. Subscribe below for daily recaps. Today we're recapping Zootopia, directed by Byron Howard and Rich Moore. In the vibrant, sprawling metropolis of Zootopia, a city where predators and prey coexist in relative harmony, animals of all species and sizes live in habitat-themed districts such as Sahara Square, Tundra Town, the Rainforest District, and Little Rodentia. The city embodies the belief that anyone can be anything, an ideal that inspires Judy Hopps, voiced by Jennifer Goodwin, a determined and optimistic rabbit from the rural town of Bunnyborough, to pursue her childhood dream of becoming a police officer. Despite skepticism and ridicule from her peers, and concern from her loving but overprotective parents, Judy excels at the police academy and makes history as the first rabbit officer to join the Zootopia Police Department. However, upon reporting for duty, she is met with condescension from the stern Chief Bogo, voiced by Idris Elba, who assigns her to parking enforcement while larger, more physically imposing mammals handle major cases. Undeterred, Judy enthusiastically sets out to write as many tickets as possible, trying to prove herself. During her patrol, Judy encounters Nick Wilde, voiced by Jason Bateman, a slick and sarcastic red fox who hustles popsicles with his partner, a fennec fox named Finnick. Though wary of foxes due to her parents' teachings and a traumatic childhood encounter with a bully, Judy follows Nick and discovers his elaborate scam exploiting animal stereotypes and city regulations. While she's initially outwitted, this experience plants the seed for their future partnership. The next day, Judy abandons her parking assignment to chase down a thief, Duke Weaselton, voiced by Alan Tudyk, who's stolen a bag of flower bulbs. She catches him in a daring pursuit through Little Rodentia, but Chief Bogo is furious at her for acting outside her duties. Before he can fire her, Mrs. Otterton, voiced by Octavia Spencer, arrives, pleading for help in finding her missing husband, Emmett Otterton, one of 14 predators who have mysteriously vanished. Judy volunteers, forcing Bogo to allow her 48 hours to solve the case when Assistant Mayor Dawn Bellwether, voiced by Jenny Slate, a sheep who supports Judy's inclusion, intervenes. Judy turns to Nick Wilde for help after learning he was the last to see Emmett. She tricks him into cooperating by recording his unfiled tax evasion confession. Their investigation leads them to a stretch limousine owned by Mr. Big, a feared but surprisingly family-oriented Arctic shrew crime boss. Though initially threatening, Mr. Big warms to Judy after learning she saved his daughter earlier in the day. Mr. Big explains that Emmett Otterton went berserk during a ride, attacking the chauffeur, a black jaguar named Manchus. Judy and Nick track Manchus to the Rainforest District. He describes Emmett's wild attack and cryptic reference to night howlers, before suddenly going savage himself. A harrowing chase ensues, with Judy and Nick barely escaping. When the ZPD arrives, Manchus has mysteriously vanished, deepening the mystery. Using city traffic cameras, they discover timber wolves abducted Manchus. Judy dubs them the Night Howlers and follows their trail with Nick. This leads to a secret facility beneath Cliffside Asylum, where the missing predators, including Emmett, are imprisoned. All have gone savage and show no sign of returning to normal. The facility is secretly operated under orders from Mayor Leodore Lionheart, voiced by J.K. Simmons, who claims he is hiding the infected animals while seeking a cure to prevent panic. Nevertheless, he is arrested for unlawful imprisonment, and Bellwether becomes acting mayor. Judy is hailed a hero and invited to a press conference. However, when asked about the cause of the predator's condition, she speculates it may stem from their biological instincts. Her words ignite public fear, sowing distrust between prey and predator species. Hurt by her betrayal and the growing societal divide, Nick storms off. Judy, devastated by the fallout and her role in it, resigns and returns to Bunnyborough. While working at her parents' carrot stand, Judy overhears a conversation that reveals night howlers are not wolves, but a type of toxic flower Midnicampum holocithius that causes temporary madness when ingested. Realizing she misjudged the situation, Judy rushes back to Zootopia and apologizes to Nick. They reconcile and resume the investigation together. With the help of Mr. Big, they track Duke Weaselton, who confesses he was hired by a ram named Doug to steal night howler bulbs. They locate Doug's mobile lab inside the subway, where he and other sheep synthesize a night howler serum and load it into dart guns to deliberately infect predators. After a chase, Judy and Nick secure a dart gun with serum as evidence. Before they can reach the police station, Bellwether lures them into the Natural History Museum. There, she reveals herself as the mastermind of the conspiracy, a prey supremacist who seeks to turn Zootopia's prey population against predators through fear. She shoots Nick with the serum and calls the police to frame him as a threat. However, Judy and Nick outsmart her, having replaced the serum dart with a blueberry and secretly recorded her confession. The police arrive and arrest Bellwether and her accomplices. In the aftermath, the infected predators are cured with an antidote. Mayor Lionheart is cleared of conspiracy charges but remains controversial. Judy is reinstated to the force and earns widespread respect. Months later, Nick graduates from the police academy, becoming the first Fox officer in ZPD history and Judy's proud partner. Together, they uphold justice in Zootopia, showing the world that real change begins when individuals confront prejudice, listen to each other, and choose to see beyond stereotypes. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below to watch more movie recaps with Brian. Comment below which movie you'd like to see recapped next.